Welcome back to me and Tiger's channel. You first met me when we were doing 30 plants for a week for 28 days. Turned out great. This is the first week that I have not fully tracked everything that I'm eating. I have gotten into a rhythm for both me and Tiger, and now we are doing really well. We make sure we have nuts and seeds, mixed nuts and seeds. We make sure we have granola, and we make sure we have oatmeal. We make sure we have a variety of things, and I also like a lot of vegetables. I made some vegetables this week to just eat. I made beets, roasted beets. I sauteed butternut squash. I roasted carrots. And I believe that I air fried some cauliflower. I may be leaving something out, I'm not sure, but I enjoyed it all. It was good, it was very good. Do you believe me? No, I'm kidding. I really did enjoy it. I like vegetables. The beets actually paired really well with the butternut squash. Anyway, I want to give you 5 tips on how you can get started with eating healthier. Number 5, start out with an intention. Create an intention, create a goal. As you are probably aware, maybe not, my goal is this little guy right here. So my goal is to be alive for as much of Tiger's adult life as possible. So I'm changing my habits for myself and for my son because, you know, my motivation is different now. So before you get started on anything, create that intention. Find your why. Figure out why you want to do this. You want to get healthier. Do you want to get healthier for you? Do you want to get healthier for your family? Do you want to lose the belly fat? Do you want to get rid of the hypertension? Any ailment you have, it's all related to the food you put in your body. Trust me. Number 4, start cutting out sugar. I know. Who wants to do that? Everything tastes good. But the number one thing you need to start cutting out is those sugary drinks. Put the Kool-Aid down. Put the sodas down. You ought to not be drinking sodas in 2025 anyway. Put the sugary drinks down. Put away the sweets, the chocolate, talking to myself. Put all the sweets down. Put down the cakes. Now, I understand that you probably put sugar in food. Stop doing that. Stop adding sugar to your spaghetti. Maybe add carrots. Carrots are naturally sweet. If you want to add sweeteners to your pastas, your spaghetti, not your grits, because sugar doesn't go in grits.
Sugar don't go on grits.
I said what I said. If you want to do this, just add a natural sweetener like honey, agave. I don't know, but stop adding sugar. Stop using refined sugar, period. Just stop. Okay? But you got to drink more water, and you are going to have to train your palate. I've been training my palate. I no longer put sugar. You want to get down? So, and then instead of adding sugar to we said the foods, we said the grits, we said I have stopped adding sugar to my oatmeal. I was adding brown sugar. Brown sugar isn't any healthier. It's just refined sugar with molasses. I am training my palate, which is what you will have to do. You'll have to train your palate. And instead of adding, I know y'all don't do this in 2025, but I'm going to just say it anyway. Don't add sugar to your fruit. It's fruit. Fruit has natural sugars. Don't add sugar to your fruit. But you can add fruit to your water because you're going to drink more water. Exactly. No sugary drinks. Cut it out. Number 3, brainwash yourself in the opposite direction. You've already been brainwashed with the way you eat and this whole food pyramid nonsense. More on that in another video later when you're ready. We're just starting with the basics right now. So brainwash yourself in the opposite direction by watching food documentaries. I can name 5 off the top of my head. Hopefully. I can name What the Health, Cowspiracy. You can watch Rotten. Rotten is like a docu-series. It's about avocado. They have an episode on sugar. They have an episode on chocolate. I'm not ready to watch it. But there are all these documentaries that you can watch. Oh, and then there's this other docu-series, You Are What You Eat, which is what we want people to understand. It's a really cool docu-series that I watched myself, and it helps me when I need to get my health back together. Come here, Tiger. When you know what's in your food, you'll be less likely to eat some of these things, especially all this ultra processed food. It's just like, ugh. All right, number two. Cook with plenty of herbs and spices, but don't add salt to the end. If you add salt while you're cooking, you're just gonna have to add more salt and more salt and more salt, because the salt dissolves and it just cooks into the food, and you won't be able to taste it, and you'll just be like, salt. Use a better salt. I now use Celtic salt. I don't use pink Himalayan salt anymore, because the way it's mined, and it's not even healthy anymore. It doesn't even have minerals in it. Celtic salt is a little bit expensive. However, I feel safe using it. I bought a good brand. I think it's mined in some mountain in up north somewhere. And I feel confident that I'm eating better, using better salt. And also, when you buy pink Himalayan salt or Celtic salt, you're gonna need to use less because of the potency of the salt. That little granular salt, the little white salt that come in that container, y'all need to stop using that. Y'all should have been stopped using that a long time ago. Anyway, the number one way, let's celebrate this one. The number one way to help get you started with being healthier. Cook at home. Cook at home no matter what it is. I guarantee you it's healthier than anything you can buy from any of those chain restaurants or any restaurant that's outside your home, because guess what? You know what's in it. My next video, I don't want to tell y'all what my next video is about, but I'm gonna tell you. Okay. My next video, I'm gonna talk about things that millennials, because we getting up there, gonna have to give up and incorporate into our diets to help us be healthier. Hey, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your cousins. Let anybody know. Tiger, you gonna tell people? Say, I'm gonna tell somebody, mama. Thanks for coming. See you next time.